Yeah, fellas, welcome. I stopped off at the YouTube account because I was uploading a video for my personal Facebook account, and a brother's writing to me saying, named Mark Kane, saying, "Hey Supreme, I love your videos, and they've been a great help to me. What is your view on Tyler and Julien from Pickup?" And I didn't know who Julien was, so I went and watched a couple of videos. I didn't know his name. That guy's name was Julien. I know you said that Tyler couldn't keep his girls. Yeah, back then I spoke to him on the phone about retention, female retention, but they still pull hot chicks from many videos I've seen. And what you see is their successes, by the way. You don't see people's failures. Okay? You only see them going out. All you think is, God, they must be successful every time they go out. Okay. I think Pickup is unrealistic, in my opinion. Pickup, you shouldn't call what they do Pickup. It's PUA. PUA has turned Julien and Tyler into these confident dudes that may not be all that good looking. Julien is actually good looking, though. Tyler isn't. And I looked at the two of them sitting on the beach, and they're both about equal. Actually, Tyler's a little bit more buffed out than the other guy is. Okay. I watched the video of them in some big place. Tyler didn't have his beard, and their voice is really like this, you know, really talking like this. The girls in that gay ass voice. And they were clowning around, you know. Tyler's grabbing two girls, and Julien's trying to pull one away. They do that. They do the wingman thing very well. Okay, you got to give them props for that. They do theirs like it's like a rolling stone, and girls get caught up in it. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm explaining myself right, but because of the act they've developed together, that helps them pull women also. And I think Tyler, in one of his videos, I just only watched two of them, said, you know, having a good wingman makes a big difference. Okay, women that they're pulling, they're going along with the act, the Tyler Julien show, and that works. That's a very powerful tool they're using. I'm not sure if they're aware of it or not, but you know, when he acts like I'm going to take two women myself, that signals to the women that, you know, they're going to be taken. It just sets that stage. They go on the assumption as if, okay, these women are already going to be blowing them later on. So all they're doing is clown around. Okay. Now, whether that works on all the women or not, we don't see the end result of that, but we do see we just see them, you know, hugging and stuff like that. You know, doing the one skinny guy was trying to pick up a girl. Hope he didn't hurt himself doing that, but yeah. So let's get back to what he's saying here. So anyway, I said Tyler's actually, in my opinion, you know, even though he's shorter, he looks better looking than the other dude. And I'm a dude, I can't really judge dudes, but you know, that's what I'm saying. Or at least equal in looks, just one's taller. He goes, but have the confidence and charisma to get hot girls. And that's what a lot of other guys don't realize is they've developed their confidence and their charisma, though. So you got to give him props for that, for developing that, because Tyler didn't have that when he came to the community. Okay, he was one of the dudes on Fast Seduction. He wanted to, you know, start a business doing this, so he said, you know, I'm gonna get the stuff down. They were studying what tall guy with a stupid silly hat was saying. I know his name. Don't write his name. Okay, it'll come to me in a second. Mystery was saying, and you know, they got that mansion down there, and he developed his game. You know, in Hollywood, like I was trying to explain to people on Facebook, in Hollywood, if you go out in a limo and do VIP, what kind of women do you think you're going to get? You're going to get some hot ass bitches, because you show up in a club in a limo and then doing VIP. Hollywood's full of those smoking hot starlets that want to get discovered. Tyler actually looks like a director, like he's on the inside. And that's what he was portraying, that I've got the hookup. Mystery does have the hookup. He is on the inside of the entertainment industry. He actually has the juice. Tyler gave the appearance of having the juice, and that's all it took to steamroll the girls right into bed. Okay? You guys don't understand the entertainment industry in Hollywood. That's what a lot of you guys' problems. You don't understand, how easy it is if you're on the inside to get females, or even just look like you're on the inside. Because these girls, they want to get the hookup. They want to be able to go back to their waitressing job while they're waiting to be discovered and say, "Oh, I met this director last night. He's gonna put me in a part. He's gonna put me in a movie." Oh God, if you guys only fucking knew this shit, you'll be able to see, how they're actually doing the game. I like to look at how the guy runs his game. Like recently, I looked at David X's game, how he runs his game. And as I stated, many times before, he does the alpha male businessman game, and he goes to where women hunt men like him, and they're really attractive women, but they're basically what you would call more of the girls that are professional types. They know where to go, where men are successful, and that kind of stuff. And they're usually drop dead gorgeous too, because that's the type that those types go for. Arm candy. So they know the value of their looks. Okay. When you guys understand this stuff, then you realize, okay, this is what their game is about. But these two guys developed their confidence and charisma, though. Okay, confidence and charisma. They developed it. So give them props for that. People going into pickup, there's some kind of secret, but they don't realize that it's not, if you're not good looking, you got to develop supreme confidence and charisma. Yeah. Yes, exactly. Well, we know that good-looking guys have it easy. There's one guy that he's harassed my old channel. I guess he's very unattractive. And instead of doing something about himself, all he did was just whine about the good-looking guys. And he wanted me to agree, and I said, I already stated that. We know that, guys who are drop-dead gorgeous, so to speak, they got it like that. Us regular guys, we got to work at something. We have more to offer than, unfortunately. The good-looking guys, they do have it easy. And unfortunately, there are some of the guys who are in this whole industry who are actually out there trying to teach. And what works for a good-looking guy is not going to work for an ugly guy or a nerd or a geek or one of the goobers. Okay? It's not going to work for them. Goober is a mentality state. When we were at the, Jovi and I were doing the San Francisco layer, there was a goober there. An Asian guy, and he was just a goober. Just goofy as for no reason. And, that's a mentality state. You can't really do nothing with that. Let's see what he's saying. If you want to step to these hot chicks without getting turned down, yeah, you got to develop your confidence and your charisma. Exactly. Also, you got to know how to dress, because that helps. For us regular guys, we got to level the playing field against these smoking hot dudes as much as possible. Now, last year I posted, this is your competition. I posted some Guidos. They're the guys that girls will slather over. Or the smoking hot babes will be all in the group glancing over at those guys, trying to signal them. Basically, here, over here, pussy. But for the rest of us, they won't do that shit. We gotta go work at it. We're not, okay, so we're not born gorgeous looking. So we gotta learn how to level the playing field to get up in some ass. That's just the way it is. Don't whine about it. Don't cry about it. Let's be men and do what we need to do to get ours. He goes, that's what Tyler has, but otherwise, pickup isn't the way. Just want to share that. I agree with you that pickup isn't the way until these people start building confidence in their people and teach them how to dress, show them what to do in the gym, show them how to dance. You can't be a goober, go into the nightclubs and stand up, because the girl wants to dance. And if you can't get your ass on the floor and do something with her, that's a turnoff. Again, you want to label the playing field as much as you can. And if you're on the internet looking for answers, chances are you're not one of them drop dead gorgeous dudes. Some of you guys are good looking, but you're not the drop dead gorgeous dudes. So you still need to level the playing field, even if you are good looking. Okay? The next one. Chris Zilla, approaching girls in a group. Supreme, how do you approach a girl in a group? This question gets asked all the time. Who is giving choosing signals? I walk over, I put my hand out, I take her to the dance floor. Okay? Let me say that again, in case you didn't hear me. I walk over, put my hand out, I take her to the dance floor. You're coming from the pickup where you think you got to tap dance for all the girls around you, just to get her to go dance with you, which isn't really necessarily true. I do think that some guys who are nervous should, go over there and, isolate her from the herd, basically, is what I want to say. Isolate her from the herd. Sometimes you got to speak to other girls, say, how you doing? Hey, let's go dance. If you're doing the gentleman thing, hey, let's go dance. Me, walk over, put my hand out, let her take it, pull her, start walking to the dance floor. Okay? I got balls. Do you? I'm not afraid to hit up a girl if she's alone, but if she's talking to a bunch of her friends on campus, I don't feel confident enough to step up. Now remember, my game revolves around the nightclub. I don't do kiddie game. I don't do high school game. If you're in this situation where it's at school, I don't know if you're in the lunchroom, but still, put your hand out. Say, hey, let's go over and talk for a little while. If she's choosing, she wants you to come over and talk to her, but you got to isolate from the herd. Don't stand there and try to tap dance and I just put a video on my Facebook account to one of the young brothers that think he has to coon and shuck and jive just to win some approval. Don't stand there and coon. Coon's an old black term where, go watch my video on my Facebook account. You'll see what I'm talking about. Shucking and jiving and shit. You ain't got to do all this shit just to be cool. Actually, it's not even cool. I feel like her friends will try to cock. You say, I feel like her friends will try to cock block. Okay? You're not speaking from real evidence. What is fear? False evidence appearing real. So you're speaking from false evidence appearing real. You haven't even went to bother to find out. You know what I'm saying, Phil? Or would you even step? Yes, I would step up. Am I overthinking this? Of course you're overthinking this. You're way overthinking this instead of being a man of action. Is that how you live your life? Always thinking instead of doing? There, Chris? Think about it when you get off in the business world. You're still busy thinking while other business people are moving, and they haven't got your share of the marketplace. Overthinking. It's okay to think and analyze in the business world, but in the dating game, you got to get up and move, because someone else is going to be right there on your heels if you don't get your ass up and move and do what a man's supposed to do. Okay, I believe that's our time there, fellas. Let's see. Yep. Peace.